Hello, I'm Elliott Heap from the Chain Reaction Cycles team, and today we're going to look at how to tackle your first jump. So we're looking at how to get the wheels off the ground, and basically I'm going to talk you through step by step and how to get you onto them landings. So make sure before you're doing any jumps to check out the attack position video. It's how you hold yourself on your bicycle, and it's super important to check that out before doing any skills. So when approaching our jump, we're going to check our braking first. So we don't want to come in too fast, we don't want to come in too slow. Basically all you want to do is come in nice and steady at a comfortable pace for you, especially coming into a jump for the first time. You don't want to be flying off doing any acrobatics, so we're going to come in nice and steady, get all our braking done behind me way before the takeoff, and we're going to be stood in that attack position ready to approach, and I'll talk you through the next bit. So for your first jump you need to make sure that it's nothing too wild, nothing too extravagant. And so for example this jump behind me here, we've got a tabletop. So what a tabletop is basically a takeoff, a nice flat top, and then a landing. That's where you get the name tabletop from, because it's nice and flat on top. This basically means that you can land wherever you want. So coming off the takeoff, you don't have to get all the way to the landing again, because this jump's probably about 10-15 foot long. So this jump isn't perfect for starting on, it's a little bit big, but it gives me a good basis for me to coach on basically. So I can explain how we progress in each little step to get into that landing. So we've approached our jumps, we're off the brakes, we're in the centre of our bike. And all we're going to do, if you imagine, as we start going up the takeoff, our front suspension is going to start compressing and our back suspension is going to start compressing in that dip. So whenever it goes from flat and starts going up, we want to be pushing into our bikes, making ourselves nice and heavy. Alright, so a little feature, a little skill to help with this is to look at the bunny hop video. So the bunny hop video will be in a link below, and that'll help you with all the different skills to be able to get your wheels off the ground, and then we can come back to jumping and it'll just help get your wheels onto that landing a lot sooner. So we've pushed into our bike, now we're coming up the takeoff, and all we're going to do is we're just going to ease our way back. So like the bunny hop, we're going to be pulling our handlebars backwards with straight arms, because if you pull with bent arms you're going to end up going off to one side, you're going to end up wonky. So nice straight arms, and when you lock your elbows straight, that way you're using all this mass, all the chest, all your weight here to pull back on your handlebars instead of your arm muscles. Alright, so as our front wheel comes off the top, we're going to give it a big pull backwards, driving that front wheel nice and high. And then all we're going to do, as our front wheel comes up, then we're going to be coming out, our back wheel's going to be coming up the takeoff. And then as our back wheel comes off the floor, we're going to bring our body weight forward, chin back over our stem, pointing our toes to bring that front wheel nice and down. And we're going to try and land on top first off. So now we've got our front wheel in the air, our back wheel's just coming off the takeoff. So all we're going to do is we're going to go from this sat back position. We're going to start pointing our toes, bringing our body weight forward, and basically we're just going to bring that front end down to land both wheels at the same time. So all you're going to do is literally point your toes, bring them elbows back up into that attack position, back into the centre of your bike to land both wheels at the same time on top. Alright, and next we're going to look at how to look at landing on the landing. So as you can see from the videos, I'm now landing on the landing. So as you can see, I'm not doing anything differently, I'm just pulling back on the handlebars a bit more input with my arms, a little bit more speed, just to get that bike a little bit higher in the air and also a little bit further onto this landing. Now when you're landing on the landing, obviously it's not flat anymore, it's started going down, so we need to edge our front wheel down a lot more. So all I'm going to do, as you can see, is I'm bringing my body weight further forward to bring that front wheel further down, and I'm still landing in the exact same attack position, both wheels at the same time on the landing. So once you've got the confidence to build across the tabletop and get closer and closer to that landing each time, now it's time to get into that landing, and all you're going to do, like I said, point your toes, bring that body weight further forward, bring your hips further forward, and then once your bike's at the right angle, back into your attack position, ready to soak up that landing and ready for the next feature on the track. So remember, if you do enjoy these how-to videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and if you want to be extra cheeky, click that bell and then you'll never miss another how-to video from me again.